the relevant title, you have to write the abstract. Okay. Now, what is this abstract? Abstract is your summary of your work. Okay. Abstract, indirectly, it is a summary of your work. 200 pages of your report, okay, will be assessed by the abstract, which is written at the starting of the report. Okay. And that report, that abstract may be maximum 1 page. That's it. Okay. Or when you go to a bookshop or when you go to a library, right, you will be having ample of books, textbooks for studying a particular subject. Am I right? In your syllabus itself, they will be having 3 textbooks for each and every module. Am I right? So now, how to decide which textbooks has to be read? Sir, we will be having something quotation that this topic will be taken from this textbook. That is the present modern days. But in the olden days, maybe not even now. Even if you go to the other colleges, other than autonomous colleges, okay, there the syllabus will be given and only the reference textbooks will be given. Okay, which textbook has to be referred is by reading a point in your textbook. Okay, which almost everyone will be missed out. Can you guess that? It's not contents. It is the content called as preface. For each and every textbook, if you refer, you will have a preface. In that preface, if you just go through, okay, what is present in the textbook, he will be briefing. How it has been dealt, he will be briefing, and by studying that, what he will get, that will be briefed in that preface. And the preface will be of only 1 page or 1.5 page. But the textbook size will be 100 pages, sometimes 1000 pages also. That is how an abstract should be prepared. Okay, so for any textbooks, just like your preface, for your report, it should be an abstract. Okay, so now since we are not in the stage of report, we are just in the frame of starting a project itself, okay, or a paper or a publication. Okay, your complete summary should be present in your abstract. Okay, now got it? What is meant by an abstract? So by reading the abstract, okay, one should be very ready to go through your further sections. What are the sections? It has been listed, like introduction, literature review, methodology, okay, the components what we are going to use, then the result implementation model, results, interpretation of the results, then what are the conclusions we are drawing, and from these conclusions how we can extend this further, like called as future scope. Okay, all these things will be interested only if you write a proper abstract. Okay, now what are the things that should be in your abstract? The first, as per my experience, okay, I will divide your abstract into 4 parts. Maybe. What are those 4 parts? Always, the first 2 lines should speak about what is the background of the work, what you are going to do, and add little bit introduction. Getting it? Maximum 2 lines, not more than that. Okay, just like this. If I want to take a simple example, right? If I want to assess this class, okay. Okay, so what are the morning madam? In the previous session, ma'am has taken that example, assessing the student results. Okay, in the first line itself, I will be taking. There is a class. The engineering students has written the semester examinations, and the results are going to get published. So the assessment of the results or the result analysis is going to be performed in this project or in this paper. This is what is your introduction. Done. First part. Second part. What is your objective or what is your aim? Now here a big question mark. What is meant by objective? What is meant by aim? Both are synonymous. Am I right? But what is the exact difference between an objective and an aim? Aim is built on objectives, or objectives are built on aim. Based on aim. So objectives are built on aim. Exactly said. Okay. So your aim is to to be your major goal of the project or major goal of the paper. Okay, all the time, right? So the aim of this paper is to produce the result analysis of third semester or fifth semester ECE students. That's even cell or awesome. That is your main aim. Now what is the objective? How you are going to achieve that aim or how you are going to fulfill that goal? That comes under objectives. Okay, now how you are going to do the result analysis? This result analysis is presented. Okay, or the main objective of this result analysis is to find or determine the first ranker. Okay, how many students are in distinction? How many students are kept in? How many students are failed? Okay, let us make it much precise one. The main objective of this paper is to find the result analysis of so and so department by checking, okay, or by finding the top students and the number of failures, such that from this objective what you are going to do, such that the failure students can be improvised. Now your objective, your goal, everything came in the second section. Got it? So this will be your second part of your abstract at any time. Then comes the third part. What is meant by this third part? Third part is known to be the methodology of how you are going to get the result analysis. Okay, how you are going to do. So you should not explain everything. I have collected the papers. Okay, I check each and every paper. Not this. Okay, so you should take how the data has been analyzed. So how the data is analyzed or how the results are analyzed. Out of 30 students in the class, okay, 3 students has got 80% of the marks. Okay, right? And this analysis is, I stepped that a bit. Okay, the method. Okay, so out of these 30 students, the data has been collected and it has been processed in an Excel sheet. Okay, and we found the percentage method has been taken, or CGPA you are taken, or you are taking percentile. Now what's the difference between these three methods? Percentage, percentile, CGPA. CGPA is what you are, right? For your plus 1 and plus 2 and your 10th, you might have gone through percentage. Now what is percentile? So percentage is you can have n number of topics. Okay, in percentage, 3 students have got 80%. All 3 are considered to be rank 1. But we can't give rank 1 to all the 3, right? Only 1 student can be there. So what we will do? We will go for percentile. Okay, out of the past students, okay, out of the past students, who has got the maximum marks? If even the maximum marks are equal, okay, we are going to take the subject wise marks. Okay, so out of that definitely you get some differentiation. Now this is known to be a method. Okay, so this method how you are going to process with the help of an Excel sheet. So the results are analyzed through an Excel sheet in terms of percentile. Now this is your methodology. Okay, now from that what you got? You found that one student has got 80% of percentage, which stood as topper, and it is found that 3 students are performing below average. Here whenever we write the abstract, it should not be very straight, it should be very polished. Okay, it should not be like I am going to kick you. It should not be like that. It should be like that. I am going to come to your place, I am going to raise my hand, I am going to slap. Okay, that's it. Both are same meaning, right? So in abstract you should use some polished English, okay, such that it will become an abstract. Now you see the flow. First you started with your introduction, okay, where in introduction itself you will be telling the problem, what sort of problem you have been encountered. Then comes your aim, okay, or aim followed by your goal, followed by your objectives, then followed by your methodology, then followed by your results. Got it? Now, how to select the keywords from this? Very crucial. Simple method. 4 parts. Am I right? What are the 4 parts? Introduction, goals or aim, then methodology, results. Take one keyword from one part, 4 keywords are ready with you. Right? And that is sufficient for any paper. 4 is enough. Okay. Now what are the keywords? Let us take. In the introduction, result analysis. Right? Then come to your aim. Okay. So difficulty, whether which method you are going to follow, whether it is percentage or CGPA. So out of this take the 2 keywords. Right? Then analysis, percentile, anyhow we have taken. So 3 keywords are done. Results, okay, topper or exclusive performer. We can give different names for the topper, right? Okay, gold medalist, ranker, right? So that keyword you have to keep it. 4 keywords you got. Now this abstract is done. Getting it? So now check in your thing whether all these 4 are present in your abstract or not. At least your aim and your introduction. Have you written? Check your papers. This is just like a self-assessment. At last I will take it. You can improvise it later. Randomly I will ask any batch. You need to tell out of these 4 parts which one you have completed. Okay? Okay, so I start randomly from this section. Yeah. So you finish your title? Not yet. So what is some content you written? Okay, fine. Next. Title is fixed? Title only fixed. Okay, very good. So you are yet to start your introduction and the other things, right? Any 2 batches from this side? Title is fixed? Last bench? Title have you fixed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything, something you have written for an abstract? Starting. Both the batches. Now, the biggest question is, sir, we have not formed the title itself. Okay. Any other? Okay. Now I will tell you. Formation of your title. After writing the abstract, again you will get it out whether my title is giving the apt reasoning or not. Now how to reframe the title after writing the abstract. You have taken 4 keywords, right? Yes, sir. Using the 4 keywords, put the title. Now till now, whatever the example I have taken, did I give any title for that? I straight away started with your abstract. Now I will frame the title with the 4 keywords which I have taken. What are the 4 keywords? Can you even just help me out there? Introduction is not given. Introduction is going to be the section. Result analysis, percentage or percentile or CGPA, Excel sheet, okay, and the topper. Okay. Now my title: identification of the topper in a class using result by analyzing the results using Excel sheet. Got it? That is what my project. That is what is my paper. That is what we are intending to do. Okay. So sometimes, not all the times we should go straight. We should not go all the times from top to bottom approach. We have to go from bottom to top approach also. And as engineers, we like or we love to do a bottom to top approach instead of top to bottom approach. Okay, so write the abstract. Okay, try to identify the keywords from them. Frame the keywords so that you get a proper title. Now this title will be 100% justifiable for your things. What you have written. Here, okay. Now the biggest problem here is whether this A has been done by someone else or not. Is this clear now? If you are clear, I will give 5 more minutes time so that you can reframe what you have written. If not, you can write down your abstract in just like points you can write. Okay, and do it. So 5 minutes is enough. for you? Or shall I continue? 5 minutes? Take. Idea is unique one, or whether it has been implemented or whether it is in the process of implementation. Okay, the same thought will come to all the members, right? We are in this room, we have almost 45 members. Out of this 45, there is a chance that 10% of the members looking similar. Okay, now who does that first? First come first serve. I have done my objective first. Later you have done the same objective. Okay. Now the problem is you can claim that that is my idea, and at the same time I can claim that that is my idea. In both the terms, both are right. Okay. He has not copied actually from me. I have not copied anything from him. Okay. But the only thing is somewhere the thinking process is common. So we have framed a common object. Okay, so unknowingly or sometimes mostly the students knowingly will copy the ideas. Am I right? Okay, this is called as plagiarism. Simple terms. Okay, now how to avoid this plagiarism? The thing is, the aim let it be the same. Okay, rephrase the aim. Suppose his aim is to find the topper in the batch, but my aim is also the same. Now since I found that he is also having the same idea, but I don't want to drop my idea, so what I will do, in order to find the best from 2023 batch, both are same. Am I right? Both are same. He is about to find the topper of the batch. What I did, I am also finding the best who is known to be the topper, okay, from the same batch. Now, sir, aim is fine, but the methodology, everything will get copied. Then also it comes under plagiarism. Now what I will do, he has taken only one attribute to find the topper. Let us say only the academic performance. Now what I will do, I will just modify academic performance, co-curricular performance, extracurricular performance, and CSR activity, community-based learning. Okay, 4 attributes I will take, and then I will determine the topic. Now it is not plagiarized. Now it is not plagiarized. Getting it? Now you understood what is plagiarism now? How this plagiarism is detected? That's the first question. Always keep in your mind, whenever you write some paper or project or something on your own words, continuously 6 words in a single sentence should not get repeated. Okay, 6 words in a single sentence should not be repeated or should not be matched with some other content. If it is done, it is said that that sentence is plagiarized or the sentence is copied. Okay, so knowingly or unknowingly what we will do? We will do copy and paste from the internet things. Okay, or knowingly or unknowingly what we do? We take that content from some other paper or some other project and we will take the same thing. If you take embedded projects, all the embedded projects will have Arduino boards or Raspberry Pi boards. We have almost 50 batches. All the 50 batches are doing on Arduino boards, and in your methodology, everyone will be using the explanation about Arduino board. Means all the 50 reports are plagiarized. Yes, sir. All the 50 reports will be plagiarized, isn't it? Now, how to avoid them? Okay, that is what we have to make plagiarism free. So, whenever you write such things or whenever you come across such things, you have to make sure that the plagiarized content has to be written at least in your own words. sir, my English is not so good, sir. I can't write the things. I can speak, but I can't write the things in paper. That may most of the students may have the problem. Not only students, I am telling. And addressing researchers. Now what to do? At that time, you have to use the paraphrasing tools. Like you have Quillbot. 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 Okay, so for free it will take some 100-200 words at a time, and it will refine it, and then it will give you. Okay, but what is the problem with this AI tools? Not only Quillbot, Zotbot, ZeroBot, many bots are right. Okay, so what they will do is they will give the rephrased words or sentences, but before incorporating it, you also read it once. Why I am telling you, your intention will be different, but when you are putting on the paper, it came in a different way. So the machine will understand whatever you have written, and it will be projected in a different way. So your thought and the statements that have been written by the Quillbot will not be matched. Okay, so always whenever using a paraphrase, you have to do the corrections. Once again, you have to read it. Okay, that is first way. Second way is properly citing the references. That is what actually my topic is. That is plagiarism, reference management. Okay, plagiarism and reference management. But for taking this, it may take more time, so I will be very quick. Okay. You understood what is this plagiarism? Now we stopped at abstract only. Now how to proceed further? Right. Now your abstract is having 4 sections. The same 4 sections will be repeated in your paper plus 1 section extra. That is known to be your literature review or your background. Now first section of your abstract is known to be what? Introduction. Okay. Now this introduction in detail you have to write. That is your first part of your paper. Now what I will do? I just try to open a simple paper and show you how it is.